Here on the island of Manhattan, there's always a lot of insanity. A lot of it comes from newsrooms, but now it's coming from the classrooms as well. Beacon High School, which is a high school here in Manhattan, they held a moment of silence, and a lot of parents are angry about it because the moment of silence was a tribute to Hamas victims. And here's a quote on full screen. Here's a quote from a New York Post article about what they did. I just don't, do we have it? Yeah. That's from a parent. Do we have the actual quote? It says, students at the elite Beacon High School were asked to pause from their studies last week to pay tribute to the victims of violence in Gaza, where some 60 Palestinians were killed the day before. Now, we've noted the fact that of those 60 Palestinians killed, Hamas has claimed credit for 50 of them being members of Hamas.
We should separate out. There could be some innocent Palestinians, including children, who were killed.
Because Hamas told them to go to the front of the line and get
but
shot.
There are some innocent people who died. Caught in crossfire, whatever it is, children. Let's just point that out.
Yeah, Hamas, terrorist groups
yes,
that charge the fence and die for us.
But there could
there
have been innocent people.
But a human being is a human being, regardless of what those numbers are.
But the responsibility for the
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But
if
let's not celebrate terrorists. I agree with that.
The terrorist is to blame. The innocent blood is on the hands of the terrorists who put the kid out to charge a fence with no prospect.
All right. Well, as you can see, Pete is irate about this.
This is why people get fired up about it. It's total misinformation.
A lot of parents are frustrated. They feel they don't want their students involved in what's going on with the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. This is from one parent says, "I just don't think any school should be promoting a moment of silence for terrorists. What if it was Islamic terrorists or ISIS? No school would be having that over the loudspeaker."
Exactly, and you wouldn't. And that's why I'm just trying to make that separate. Absolutely, there should not be a moment of silence for terrorists. I'm just saying.
Well, and I would never say
Hamas, a terrorist group. Yes,
I would never say that you're saying that. It's just we use vague words like Palestinians and innocents, and it's like no. Hamas wants to wipe Israel off the map.
But Ed makes a good point, and you have to be clear about everyone that we've seen recently
Hamas
that was
claiming
killed on
that 50 out of the 60 were their terrorists.
Yep.
So there shouldn't be a moment of silence, period, full stop.
Well, what do you think? Email us, friends@foxnews.com. What do you think about this? Because other parents say that they do think that they should bring this up, that students should have a conversation, that we should be open to everything. So let us know.
That's why they live in Manhattan.
Don't have a moment of silence for terrorists. That's kind of an easy thing.
Good summary.